Muslim Welfare Center. Service to humanity is service to Allah. Nearly 20 years ago, two senior citizens, Major Abbas Ali and his wife Sarwar Jahan Begum, began a pioneering concept, a food bank serving halal food to anyone in need. Today, this service has earned praise from all levels of Canadian government.
If you ever knew Major Abbas and he would tell you about his life history, you will understand why the center is growing, because he was such a gentleman that everyone else came first before himself.
As you could see, they have a food bank and they provide the food for thousands of families in the area, and they don't have to be Muslim. So they're serving great community, regardless of their religious background.
Muslim Welfare Center operates 4 food banks in Scarborough, Mississauga, Whitby, and Montreal.
What brought me here was I needed help with food. I was in a very bad way, and I came here, I got the help, and they were fantastic. They were beautiful. They were very, very helpful.
Allahu Allah.
Here, there is no barrier. They help everybody that walks in that door and really, honestly needs help. And, the pleasure they take in giving the help, it makes your heart swell.
Despite its prominence as the economic center of Canada, Toronto has struggled with chronic homelessness. It's estimated that at least 5,000 people are homeless on any given day. Since 2001, the Muslim Welfare Center has provided Toronto's homeless with food through its Meals on Wheels program. So far, over 200,000 meals have been prepared and delivered. The Meals on Wheels program operates 52 weeks a year, rain or shine, winter or summer. Once the lunches are prepared, they're hand-delivered to various shelter locations downtown.
They've been here every Saturday like clockwork at noon. They feed. Sometimes there's over 100 people in here, and they bring lunch for 100 guys. The meals, they give us sandwiches or full meat and whatever, and juices and stuff. It's very nutritional, and for a lot of the older guys in here too. A lot of these guys, some of these people in here are homeless. In my situation, I have no home here. I don't live here in Toronto. The boys here are usually pretty good, and these people here are superb. They're one of the best. I'm very thankful for everything that's going on right now.
As many of you know, for the past 2 decades, the Muslim Welfare Center has been involved in the fight against poverty. One particular aspect of poverty has to do with seniors. In fact, in the city of Toronto, senior poverty is a growing phenomenon. 1 in 4 seniors live alone. The Muslim Welfare Center of Toronto, partnering with Rahma Community Services, a registered charity, has been involved in providing halal, nutritious, balanced meals to seniors in need. This meal service is delivered to the doorsteps of seniors across certain areas of the GTA. With your support and with the expansion of our program and partnership with Rahma Community Services, we will now be providing approximately 1,200 meals. I want to tell you about a wonderful program that we launched in October 2014 in Regent Park. That's a community that's very diverse. There's a lot of Muslims in that community, and frankly, it's a community in need. The Muslim Welfare Center launched a restaurant-style meal service on Sundays. Every Sunday, between the hours of 11:30 to 1, volunteers from all walks of life, including politicians, the Muslim Welfare Center staff, various groups, church groups, groups from different religions, we come together, we prepare fresh food, and we serve a delicious, hearty, well-balanced, halal meal to folks from all walks of life. And I would like to encourage you that we've been there now over 17 Sundays. Here we are in February. And we have had a tremendous response from the community. I want to encourage you to join. There are great opportunities for sponsorship, for financial sponsorship. For $8, you can sponsor a meal, a hearty, delicious, well-balanced meal, and you can learn more about the program, encourage your family. It's a wonderful opportunity for you to come out and actually feel that spirit of giving as you serve with people from all walks of life. And we very much are thankful and appreciative for the community in Regent Park that they've supported us, and we look forward to welcoming you in Regent Park.
4 years ago, the staff of Brooks Road Public School in Toronto noticed that students were complaining about their health.
We had students that complained about headaches, and eventually when we kind of investigated what happened, we found out that they did not eat. We understood that the headache could be caused by that lack of food and certainly affected their learning.
Agitated, not able to sit and listen, they're all over the classroom, and usually that's a sign to me that they need to eat.
A team of volunteers was assembled. They began to address the challenge of preparing and serving nutritious food for a school of 400 children.
Sometimes we have kindergarten students who also come hungry without any breakfast, so I feel so satisfied feeding them, and yes, with our sponsors, it's really being a big asset to our school.
Currently, Muslim Welfare Centre provides funding for nutrition programs at public schools in Toronto. Through your support, Muslim Welfare Centre feeds hundreds of children and promotes healthy eating habits every day.
I'm very thankful on behalf of the community of our school to the Muslim Welfare Center for contributing over the years, year after year, money to our meal program at our school. And we are very thankful, and I'm thanking you on behalf of all my school community.
The abuse started a few months after the marriage, and I stayed in because I was all alone over here. He was an alcoholic. The physical abuse started a few months after, but the alcohol was the major part of it. It wasn't just abuse from my husband, it was from my in-laws as well. So I just knew I had to go for the safety of myself and my baby.
My husband passed away last year, and then the finances got to the point where I couldn't pay for my own, stay in my own home anymore. And then I went to a friend's house, and then she brought me here. Couldn't believe that I was coming to a shelter. And the staff made me feel comfortable and relaxed. They picked me up like no one else has ever picked me up.
The Muslim Welfare Home has provided shelter to women and children in need. Residents stay for a maximum of 3 months. The Muslim Welfare Home prepares healthy, nutritious meals 3 times a day. Counseling is offered to help abused women. Muslim Welfare Home also works with social service agencies to help women find new homes and employment.
We greatly value all of the services provided by the Muslim Welfare Home. There are 40 beds there that are available for women and children who are fleeing domestic abuse, and we're grateful to have such a quality establishment here that offers a range of services that we know are professionally administered with a degree of caring that I think you would be hard-pressed to find anywhere.
Canada is known throughout the world for its universal healthcare system. But for new immigrants, visitors, refugees, or foreign students who don't have medical coverage, seeking treatment in Canada can be financially impossible. The Muslim Welfare Centre operates a free medical clinic for people who have no other alternative.
The fact that they're providing these services when they're not necessarily available because the hospital's far away, or there's so many people in Canada that don't have a family doctor, and people who are able to go use the health clinic, it's very beneficial for them, and it's uplifting, and it helps the community come together because it's mostly run by volunteers.
I came here because I needed a consultation, and I didn't have the OHIP coverage to consult that. Actually found it online and I came here. In my case, it was not a major health hazard, but I can't even imagine if there is no such place and someone that needs to be treated immediately. I mean, there is no way. There has to be places like this.
The clinic receives free medication from a pharmaceutical company. It also refers patients to specialists who provide discounted or even free treatment.
Assalamu alaikum, respected viewers. Nowadays I am visiting Muslim Welfare Center Pakistan, and as you know, Muslim Welfare Center Pakistan has so many social welfare projects like Supported Child, water wells, as well as we are also rebuilding 80 houses of village in Pakistan. All these projects are running with the help of your generous support. So today we have Muslim Welfare Center Pakistan representative, Brother Anis Mustafa.
The first project we started with Muslim Welfare Center Pakistan was Support a Child program. Our program was to have a school in Kachi Abadi, just to give the support to the families who can't afford to send their children to the school as they were unable to pay the fees. So we decided, why should we not start giving education? Because education is the prime necessity. At the beginning we started with a small school in which at that time we had about only 50 students. We started from the class nursery. Then the people started coming in to give education to the children, because we were giving free education. We were not charging anything from them. We were providing books, uniforms and everything to them. So the people got interested of this Kachi Abadi and they start sending the students to our school. When the strength of the students increased, so we decided to have a new building in which we can accommodate about 350 students. And mashallah, today we are having about 300 students in the school in morning and evening classes, and we are supporting them with grocery, uniform, books, and the best education we can give it to them in English medium.
Muslim Welfare Center. Service to humanity is service to Allah.